All right. So I would like to begin tonight by giving all praises, all honor, and all respect unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakwa Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutation to the men that push in this word in sincerity and in all truth. All right, this is, your brother Kodah from GMS Trinidad, just coming at you with another lesson, and pray that it be edifying to the house and nation of Israel. All right. So this lesson tonight is that Easter is a defile Passover. All right. Because Easter, it didn't come in the vibration of the holy Passover of the scriptures. You understand? Wherein we supposed to take leaven out of our houses. All right. Wherein we supposed to make our heart right. We supposed to be in a sorrowful mindset, because it was upon that time is where our King Yahweh Shai was crucified. You understand? The Romans put him to death, all right, by the how to say it, by the word of even the Lord's own people. You understand? Because Israel consented, all right, or if we could say 2/3 of Israel consented to the death of their king. You understand? Where they choose Barabbas instead of Yahweh Shai. All right? So, yeah. And then now you have where the Passover is, you eat, you drink of the wine, which is the blood of Yahweh Shai, right? You eat of his body, which is an unleavened bread, all right? And, the bitter herbs, to signify the bitterness that Yahweh Shai was feeling at that point in time. Because where it is for a man to know that his death is drawing near. You understand that he's going to be killed and persecuted. Yahweh Shai was in a sorrowful state. The scriptures say that blood came from him. You understand? He started to sweat blood and all these things. Yahweh Shai was going through a real sorrowful and real hurtful time at the time of the Passover. It wasn't easy for Yahweh Shai. But here you have you people, trying to defile the Lord's Passover by serving a deity. By basically partying on the Lord's Passover. It have these different Israelite camps that partying, that offering abominations on the Lord Passover, telling you that you had to pay to come into the Passover and all this kind of madness. You understand? You people are offering vain sacrifices unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It don't make sense. So tonight I just want to get into what Easter is and how Easter has nothing to do with the Passover of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? So first off, I want to get into Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah 10 and verse 2. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh," all right? "Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them." Yeah, so the Lord saying, don't learn the way of the heathens, don't go into the customs that these people does keep. You understand? Because there is not the customs of Israel. All right? Therefore, it makes the customs of these other nations abominable. You understand? The Lord have no respect unto the customs of these other nations. All right? Because they are serving gods of wood and stone that have no life in them. All right? So the Lord telling you, don't learn the ways of these people. Christmas is a custom of the other nations. You understand? That is where the white man put himself up as God. and have you people worshiping him. You understand? The signature meat for the white man is the pork, because he loves to eat these kind of abominable meats. You understand? You people are actually sacrificing unto idols and the so-called white man, and say that all they're sacrificing unto Yahweh. The Lord have no delight in these paganistic holidays. You understand? Verse 3, it says, for the custom of the people are vain. Yeah, these traditions that the people keep, they are vain. You understand? But just get, as I go into traditions, I'm going to just get a precept here. Let's get a precept here quick. It's like here. Salakia, just bear with me a little while. Right. Alright, so this is I was actually looking for the scripture here, Mark 7 and verse 7. Alright, so let me get into that. This is Mark 7 and verse 7. It says, howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines, alright, the commandments of men. For laying aside the commandments of Yahweh, ye hold the traditions of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do. You understand? It says, and he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandments of Yahweh, that ye may keep your own traditions. So this Easter tradition, this is not a tradition of Yahweh. This is a tradition of the other nations. Alright? And you Israelites keeping this. This is you actually going into your own way. And the scripture say, warn to the man that go into his own way. You understand? Yeah. Or follow after his own mind. You understand? You people not following after the mind of Yahweh. You're following after the mind of these other nations. Alright? So I just want to read where Easter is. Alright? So it says, this is Ishtar, pronounced Easter. So there's a deity out there that is pronounced as Ishtar, and they pronounce her name as Easter. So it says Easter was originally the celebration of Ishtar, which Ishtar goes back to a god of fertility and sex. Alright? So it says Easter was originally the celebration of Ishtar, the Assyrian and Babylonian goddess. So yeah, this tradition, Easter, came from the Babylonian Empire and the Assyrian Empire. These people used to worship this god of fertility and sex. Alright? So it says, the Assyrian and Babylonian goddess, the fertility and sex, her symbol is like egg and a bunny. You understand? So tell me what the bunny and this egg, this Easter egg and this bunny, what that have to do, alright? What that have to do with the holy Passover of the scriptures? The Lord even say, try the spirits. Dearly beloved, try the spirits to see if they are of God. You understand? And clearly this spirit of Easter is not of God. You understand? Because it's talking about eggs and bunny and fertility and sex. You understand? That the Lord didn't have nothing to do with that concerning his Passover. You understand? So reading on, it says, right? Because that fertility of egg and bunny and sex, that could even go into you having sex with a bunny rabbit. You understand? Reading on, it says, her symbols, like the egg and the bunny, were and still are fertility and sex symbols. Or did you actually think eggs and bunnies had anything to do with the resurrection? Yeah. So you people actually worshiping things that you don't know about. You understand? Because this Easter celebration have nothing to do with the Passover of Yahweh Shai. Alright? So it says, after Constantine decided to Christianize the empire, Easter was changed to represent, well, I had Jesus, but we know it's Yahweh Shai. It was changed to try to represent, to fit it in the scriptures. You understand? But as it roots, Easter, which is how you pronounce Ishtar, is all about celebrating fertility and sex. So yeah, it have nothing to do with the Holy Scriptures, where you people celebrating. Alright? It have nothing to do with that. You people are actually celebrating other gods and saying that, oh, they're celebrating Yahweh Shai. Alright? So going back into the scriptures, this is Jeremiah, Salakia. This is Leviticus 20. I read at 22. It says, ye shall therefore keep all my statutes and my judgments and do them. Easter is something that you should not keep, because that is not the statutes of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The Passover is, not Easter. Alright? So it says here, that the land whether I bring you to dwell therein, I'll read it again. It says, ye shall therefore keep all my statutes and my judgments and do them, that the land whether I bring you to dwell therein spew you not out. You understand? And ye shall not walk in the manner of the nation which I cast out before you, for they committed all these things, and therefore I abhor them. Yeah, the worship these deities, serve these gods that are idols, and the Lord abhor them. The Lord get rid of them out of the nation of Israel, out of where Jerusalem is. You know? Out of that land, that holy land, the Lord get rid of them from there. Alright? And hence the reason why Israel also was spewed out of the land. Because you people started following the customs of these other nations where the Lord specifically tell you not to do. You people started to do. Alright? There's the book of Deuteronomy 7 and verse 4. It says, for they I'll read verse 1. It says, when the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and has cast out many nations. Why the Lord casting out these nations? Because they was not doing his will in the land. Alright? Before thee, the Hittites, the Girgatites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Havites, the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them. Serving Easter, you making a covenant with our deity. Alright? Nor shew mercy unto them, Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For they shall turn away thy son from following me, and that they may serve other gods. So shall the anger of Yahweh be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly. That is the reason why you're seeing Negroes dying like flies. Alright? Because you people serving the customs of the other nation and neglecting your heritage, wherein you was birthed. You were birthed in the nation of Israel. You were a nation of priests and princesses and prince before the Most High God. There are a specific set of laws that you were ordained to follow. You wasn't ordained to follow the shitty laws of the other nations, which don't make any sense. Alright? Verse 5, it says, But thus shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars, break down their images, and cut down their groves, and burn their graven images with fire. For thou art a holy people unto Yahweh thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. Yeah, so the Lord chose you to follow these specific laws that he gave you. Alright? So I go into the book of Deuteronomy 20 and 18. It says, that they teach you not to do after all their abominations which they have done unto their God. So should ye sin against Yahweh your God. Yeah, so by practicing the abomination of these other nations, you are adding sin unto yourself, because you are actually disrespecting Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It is a disrespect to follow the customs of the other nations, because that is not your birthright. That is not what you were ordained to do. Alright? Here's the book of Joshua. Joshua 23 and verse 12. It says, Else if ye do in any wise go back and cleave unto the remnant of these nations, even these that remain among you, and shall make marriages with them, and go on in unto them, and they to you, know for certainly that Yahweh your power will no more drive out any of these nations from before you, but they shall be snares and traps unto you, and scourges in your sides, and thorns in your eyes, until ye perish from off this good land, which Yahweh your God had given you. Yeah. So the Lord saying, well, this is Salakia. I don't think this is Alright, Salakia. Alright, so it says basically that we're not supposed to follow these nations, alright? But here Israel still went a whoring after these nations. Alright? Yeah. So basically that feast day called Easter is a feast day that the Lord abhor. You understand? He hates it. His very soul hates these feast days that you people follow. Alright? There's the book of Amos 5 and verse 21. It says, I hate and despise your feast days. I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Yeah, so the Lord saying that He not going to delight in these Easter holidays, these Christmas holidays, these Valentine holidays that you people following. All right? There's the book of Proverbs. Proverbs 15 and verse 8. It says, the sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is His delight. You understand? Yeah, these paganistic sacrifices that you people following today, they are not upright in the sight of the Lord. The Lord hates them. You understand? The Lord hates these holidays that you people following. There's Judges 3 and verse 6. It says, and they took their daughters to be their wives, and gave their daughters to their sons, and served their gods. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of Yahweh, and forgot Yahweh their God, and served Baalim. We go into Baal. It says, supreme male divinity of the Phoenicians or Canaanites. You understand? Goes back to idol gods. Alright? Deity. Yeah, before I'm thinking, look at down here. Right? Strong's definition, the same as Baal, a Phoenician deity. And you people serving Easter, Ishtar, which is a Babylonian deity. Alright? Therefore the anger of Yahweh was hot against Israel, and He sold them into the land of the Cushrithims, kings of Mesopotamia, and the children of Israel served Cushritim 8 years. So yeah, the Lord said, sell you people into slavery. It's the same thing today. For worshiping these idol gods, you people are yet this day in your captivity. Alright? So yeah. Right? I just wanted to touch. Now, the Lord say within the Passover of Yahweh that we ought not to have leaven in our bodies. Alright? We ought to put away leaven from our houses. But watch the signature food that you people just eat on this Easter pagan celebration. Alright? Watch this food that you people just eat. Alright? Yeah, so I don't know if this custom reached towards the whole world, but in Trinidad, when 2/3 of Israel celebrating Easter, right? This is the food that they does eat, which is called the hot cross bun. You understand? It's a bread with actually a cross made out of ice and sugar on the top. You understand? So let me go into the ingredients of how to make this. Right? It says whole milk, granola oil, sugar, right? Packets of active dry yeast. You hear that? All-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, sugar, cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, all spices, right? Now, it have 3 things here that will cause your death. If you intake this, if you take the Lord's Passover and you take these 3 ingredients into your body during the Lord Passover, you could end up dead. Which is active dry yeast, or baking powder and baking soda. You understand? So you people eating the hot cross bun which have leaven in it. You understand? And saying that you are celebrating the Lord Yahweh Shai's death. You understand? When the Lord come back here, he is going to kill a lot of you Israelites. You understand? And the reason why a lot of you Israelites going to die is because you have corrupted your ways before Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Your ways are corrupted before the Lord. You understand? You are like a defective computer programming that the Lord have no delight in. Alright? So this here is the book of Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 14. And I read at verse 8. Right? It says, but that which is made with hands is cursed. Ishtar is a god that was made with hands. As well it as he that made it. He because he made it, and it because being a corruptible, it was called God. Right? For the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful unto Yahweh. The Lord hate Ishtar, and the Lord hate all the people that worship in Ishtar. You understand? Yeah. For that which is made shall perish together with him that made it. Even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of God they are become an abomination and a stumbling block to the souls of men. Yeah. All you jigs that celebrated Easter gone here a few weeks ago, about a week or some days, we still basically in the so-called celebration of Easter. Alright? You people have become an abomination before the Lord. And this Easter is a stumbling block before you. Alright, so it say here, and a stumbling block to the souls of men, and a snare unto the feet of the unwise. So all of you who celebrating Easter, you are being unwise. Alright? For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication. You hearing that? You people are spiritually fornicating yourselves with these idols against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And the invention of them, the corruption of life. For neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever. You understand? The Lord going to utterly destroy these idols. You understand? And all the worshippers of idols. The Lord going to get rid of you. Alright? So this is Jeremiah. Jeremiah 2 and verse 20. It says, for of old time I have broken your yoke and burst your bands, that thou saidest, I will not transgress. When upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest playing the harlot. Yeah, upon every high hill. Right now, Esau Edom is a high hill. You people go and worship in Jesus. You understand? Go and basically licking Esau bottom to get his riches, to sustain your life. When the Lord tells you to trust in Yahweh Shai for everything that you need. You understand? So you people go and play in the harlot with these other nations. You understand? It say, yet had I planted thee a noble vine, holy and right, and a right seed, how then art thou turned unto a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? You know how you people become strange unto the Lord? Following the customs of the other nations, because the customs of the other nations, they are strange unto Israel. You understand? Israel never followed these customs in the beginning when the Lord gave Moses the laws. You understand? We wasn't following the customs of the other nations back then. We was following the laws, statutes, and judgments of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? That is how you people become a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto the Lord. This Jeremiah 3:13. It says, only acknowledge thy iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Lord. But you people, the prophets out there actually telling you people, hey, all you're transgressing against the Lord. Turn back, turn back. You people don't want to hear that. You understand? You people don't want to hear righteousness. You people just want to steep all yourself in wickedness. You ain't seeing how this world going? This world wicked. You understand? You people are practicing wickedness on the earth. You understand? This earth actually become back in the timing of Noah, before the great flood. You understand? The wickedness that you people have reached unto the heavens. And the Lord is preparing himself to destroy the wicked out of this place. Alright? Yeah. So it says, only acknowledge thy iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against Yahweh thy power, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree, and have not obeyed my voice, saith Yahweh. The Lord saying, you people, no matter what the prophets, because where is the voice of Yahweh? The prophets. Is the prophets bringing all the words of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. So they are evidently the voice of Yahweh. But you people don't obey the prophets. Alright? So this is basically my last precept in this lesson, which is in the book of Ezekiel 6:13. It says, is our next precept, basically dealing with under every green tree. Alright? So it says, then shall ye know that I am the Lord, when their slain men shall be among their idols. So all the workers of iniquity, all them that worship idols, you people going and be slain before the Lord. You people going and be killed before the Lord. Alright, let me get it in the easy English. It say here, they will see their dead bodies, then they will know that I am Yahweh. The bodies will be lying in front of their idols. You hear that? And their altars of false gods. They will see dead bodies on every high hill and mountains, because Israel has scattered themselves on every high hills and mountains. Which these mountains goes back to governments and rulership and kingdoms. You people have scattered all yourself among these people, worshipping the God, worshipping the idols. So then your dead bodies going to be laid in front of the idols. The Lord going to lay all your dead bodies. You want to worship these gods? Lay down dead before them. You know? So it says here, they will see them in every place. Their bodies will lie under big trees, and is where they offered sweet oils to their idols. So where you people offering sacrifices unto these idols, your body going to be a sacrifice. You understand? Because the Lord actually going on, when I say your body going to be a sacrifice, the Lord going to lay your dead body for lay your idol, resurrect it. You understand? Because the men who believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, when we fall dead by the persecution of the other nations, because the scripture prophecy foretold where the men of the Lord going to be beheaded for this truth, right? In Yahushai there is life. We going to live again. You understand? But your dead body going to lie before your idols, and you ain't going to live again. You understand? Until you come back in your right mind in the kingdom. You understand? Not to serve any idol gods anymore, but to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in spirit and in truth. Alright? Stop worshipping these pagan holidays. They are not your customs. So you know, so with that, I hope the lesson was edifying. I just want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rokakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutation to the men that push this word in sincerity and in all truth. Alright? Big respect unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right? Yeah. So with that, I say shalom until the next lesson. Shalom.